we request our respected principal, Dr. U.S. Raghupati sir, to announce overall best outgoing student program-wise. Sir, please.
Overall best outgoing student of the college for male category. Can you guess the overall best outgoing student of the college? It's from biomedical engineering. It's none other than Mohan Prasant B. He secured 9.26 CGPA, holds design pattern awarded as Sparkling Star from Pulse India, completed 30 days robotics workshop and 30 days AI Masters class workshop offered by Pantech, completed 30 days hospital internship at TPN Hospital Erode. He completed medical nursing course in SGRD Institute of Medical Research Association. He completed medical general course, successfully completed 3 Udemy online courses and also won many prizes, participated in 5 national level technical quiz competitions and won 2 quizzes, designed and submitted 2 projects to CIPD. To his credentials in leadership, Department Association Treasurer, CIPD Secretary, he is an entrepreneur and placement coordinator, and he is running a company called Ava Solutions, also placed in ILM. Congratulations to Mohan Prasant. Overall best outgoing student for the male category goes to candidate from Computer Science and Engineering. It's Merlin Abhinaya DV. She secured 9.8 CGPA and her notable co-curricular activities successfully completed 3 NPTEL courses and 2 courses in ISIE India. She completed 16 certificate courses from various forums that includes IIT Bombay, etc. GUVI. She has undergone 2 months internship in electric and hybrid vehicles in Vazio. She attended 7 workshops. She won many prizes in photography and poster design contests, served as joint secretary, member at SAE India and ISTE. She also won Best Volunteer Award at SAE India. Placed in Renault Nissan with 4.25 LPA, currently joined as intern with a stipend of 30,000 per month. Congratulations to you. She is from mechanical engineering, so proud for mechanical engineering to produce a female candidate with placed in Renault Nissan with a stipend of 30,000 per month. Congratulations to you. Also, after announcing, I came to know that she is daughter of our HOD Computer Science. Maybe by mistake, her mother department got reflected here.
Thank you, sir. Next, best student in extracurricular activities goes to D. Preeti Shri of final year CSE department.
Next, faculty awards. The faculty members, those who are receiving best proctor award, to be ready. From Agricultural Engineering Department, Mr. M. Prasant, and from AIDS, Ms. S. Sanmugapriya. BME Department, Saranya. From Chemical Department, Mr. M. Jawahar. From Civil Engineering Department, Ms. R. Amuda. From CSE Department, Ms. B. Maithili. From Cyber Security, Ms. B. Rajarajeshwari. From IoT, Ms. G. Sudha. From ECE, Ms. V. Parameshwari. From EEE, Ms. M. Manjula. From IT, Ms. R. Saranya. From Mechanical, Mr. S. Muruganandam. From MBA, Ms. K. Akila. From MCA, Ms. S. Kartika. Next, we request the Best Researcher Award and Best Faculty Award receivers to be ready. Now we request our respected principal sir to announce Best Researcher Award.
So this year, 2023-24, the Best Researcher Award was introduced in two different categories, one for engineering and technology, another one for art, science and management. The engineering and technology category is backed by Mr. Dr. M. Muthukumar of mechanical engineering. He published 2 research publications in international journals, received 1 utility patent and 2 design patents during this academic year. Received a grant of worth 15 lakh from MSME, published 1 Tamil book entitled Heritage of Tamil. Congratulations to Dr. Muthukumar. In Arts, Science and Engineering category, it goes to Dr. J. Mobika from Department of Physics. She published 3 research publications in international journals and which are listed in Science Citation Index with a total impact factor of 18.8 in Q1 journals, which is a significant record. My special appreciation to her, and also received a grant for 2 international patents.
Next, Best Faculty Award, Mr. K. Pradeep Kumar from Agricultural Engineering, Ms. M. Sendamarai from AIDS Department, Ms. P. Sauparnika from BME Department, Mr. K. Rajashekharan from Chemical Department, Mr. K.C. Dinesh from Civil Department, Ms. B. Deepa from CSE Department, Mr. T. Jayachandran from ECE Department, Dr. P. Jamuna from EEE Department, Ms. A. Bharati from IT Department, Dr. M. Muthukumar from Mechanical Department, Dr. V. Manimegalai from MBA Department, Ms. N. Zahira Jahan from MCA Department, and Dr. K. S. Mohan from SNH Department. Next, we request our respected principal sir to announce Best Magazine Award for the department. Sir, please.
So, dear students, here comes an important announcement. This year onwards, we are going to introduce Best Award for the Best Magazine of the college. So, this 24 passing out batch admitted in 2020. So, from day 1 to till date, what is the progress of this particular batch is compiled in the form of magazine, and there is a big competition among all the departments, and finally the committee recommends to, can you guess? Yes, your guess is correct, but next year everyone should contribute to win this best department award. Next year we are going to introduce the best department comprising all student activities, placements, etc., as well as the outdoor activities. So this year the award goes to, as per your guess, it's none other than Electronics and Communication Engineering. So on behalf of the management and our entire team, let us appreciate the department of ECE. I am happy I also belong to ECE.
Next, Best Book Reviewer Tamil, Miss P. Devi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mathematics. Best Book Reviewer English, Mr. T. Jayachandran from the Department of ECE. Next, Best Next, Best Non-Teaching Staff, Mr. R. Tangavel from ECE Department. Best Non-Teaching Staff, Office and COE, Mr. R. Gunasekharan from System Administrator. Best Non-Teaching Staff, Office and COE, Mr. R. Gunasekharan, System Administrator. Next prize is for meme creation. M. Vijayakumar, A.E. Sarveswaran, A.D. Soundarya from first year ECE. They are going to receive the first prize. And B. Surendra, M. Somaprakash from first year ECE. They are going to receive the second prize. Thank you, dignitaries. investiture ceremony.
We feel pleased to welcome you all to this year's investiture ceremony. The investiture ceremony is a special occasion that marks the beginning of a new academic year, where we acknowledge the importance of leadership and recognize the role it plays in the shaping of our future college. Today, we have gathered to witness the installation of our new office bearers, who will be responsible for guiding and inspiring their peers to achieve academic excellence, uphold the institution's value, and serve as a role models to their fellow students. The new office bearers have been chosen based on their leadership qualities, academic achievements, and their commitment to serving their student community. Today, as we install our new leaders, we will look forward to a new academic year filled with enthusiasm, inspiration, and determination.
We are shaping our own future, influencing the trajectory of our college. Through our collective efforts, we have the power to inspire change, foster growth, and create opportunities for all. Let us actions reflect our commitment to excellence, unity, and service as we strive to make a positive impact on campus and beyond. Now, I would like to invite our overall student secretary, Ms. R. Subhashini, Department of Chemical Engineering, to present the Student Association report.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do. A warm greetings to one and all gathered here. Myself, R. Subhashini, the overall Students Association Secretary, Nandha Engineering College, standing before you today with immense pleasure and pride to present the annual report of our Students Association for the academic year 2023-24. This year has been a testament to our collective spirit, creativity, and dedication to excellence. Let me begin by highlighting some significant events that have taken place under the umbrella of our association. First, I head on with Investiture Ceremony 2023, which was a solemn occasion where we bestowed leadership responsibilities upon our newly elected office bearers. It marked the beginning of our journey to serve and represent the student body with integrity, compassion, and dedication. As we took pledge to uphold the values and ideals of our association, guiding us towards a brighter future. We students community welcomed our juniors and organized the Freshers' Day, where the start of every academic year brings with it a sense of excitement and anticipation for our freshers. It was a day filled with warmth, laughter, camaraderie as we welcomed our new students into the fold of our academic family. Through fun, ice-breaking activities, cultural performance, and inspiring speeches, we aimed to make our newcomers feel at home and set the tone for the memorable academic journey ahead. We organized Placement Day for our seniors of 2022-23 academic year to felicitate the transition of their graduation into professional world. It was a testimony to their commitment to nurturing the holistic development in their future. We student members celebrate our nation's Independence Day with greater fervor and patriotism through flag hoisting ceremonies and patriotic speeches. We paid homage to the sacrifice of our forefathers and reaffirmed our promises to upholding the principles of liberty, equality, and fraternity. To spread the importance of the day, we student association members conducted 10+ Independence Day events to make the remembrance of our freedom fighters, army soldiers, and their sacrifice towards our country. Throughout the year, we organized commodity days dedicated to raising awareness about pressing social and environmental issues, from sustainable living to ethical consumption. These events empowered students to make conscious choice and contribute towards building a better world. Through interactive sessions and companions, we encourage our peers to become catalysts for positive change in their communities. Our association members help in institutions to conduct several awareness programs on topics ranging from mental health to environmental conservation. We invited experts and activities to share their knowledge and experience, empowering our students to become agents of change in their group and promote empathy and understanding among our peers. Student association members extend our support and strength to work during the events conducted by our departments such as seminars, workshops, hands-on training programs and webinars. We encouraged the student community to enrich the source of knowledge driven through those programs, and we also get experience from the events and developed our managerial skills. We organized and celebrated Students' Pongal, the festival of harvest and abundance was celebrated with great joy and fervor on our campus. It was a time to express gratitude to the sun god for bountiful crops and to celebrate the spirit of unity and togetherness. Our Pongal celebration was a colorful extravaganza featuring traditional rituals, folk dance and delicious. It served a reminder of our rich cultural heritage and importance of preserving our tradition amidst the fast-paced modern world. Innovation Day is the next event we organized together, which served a beacon of creativity, ingenuity, and forward thinking on our campus. It was a day dedicated to celebrating the spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship among the students. Throughout the day, our campus buzzed with excitement as we showcased groundbreaking projects, cutting-edge research, and revolutionary ideas that have potential to shape the future. From technological invention to social entrepreneurship ventures. Innovation Day was a witness to boundless imagination and problem-solving skills of our students' community. Moreover, Innovation Day wasn't just about showcasing individuals' achievements. It was also a platform for collaboration, mentorship, and networking. Students had the opportunity to connect with industry leaders, investors, and mentors who provided valuable guidance and support for turning their ideas into reality. Furthermore, workshops, seminars, and panel discussions were organized to inspire the educate participants about the latest trends and developments in various fields of innovation. From artificial intelligence to sustainable design, Innovation Day provided a holistic learning experience that empowered students to think critically, creatively, and ethically about the challenges and opportunities of the future. As our student volunteers from association played a great role in controlling the crowds near the project area and helped the school students to make their project settle in proper order, conducting fun games and flash mobs to relax the participants. Under the leadership of sports student secretaries, we conducted sports events, both indoor and outdoor games like throwball, volleyball, badminton, chess, cricket, athletics, and so on in the month of November and March, and consolidate the event final celebration in the month of March. The students performed their individual department March First events, aerobic dance, and showcased their special talents. Our cultural fest was a celebration of diversity, creativity, and talent. We association members planned to make our internals to cheer up, planned for cultural fest, which comprises of on-stage and off-stage events. Students' cultural secretaries make their contribution by leading the event in sequential manner. The student members from dance club, under the guidance of our cultural secretary, take choreographer role, trained our students to showcase their talent in on stage. From mesmerizing dance performance to soul-stirring musical renditions, the fest showcased the vibrant cultural tapestry of our institution. It provided a platform for our students to express themselves and celebrate their unique ideas, fostering a sense of belonging and inclusivity. And finally, we come up with Rhythm'24, Deco Management Fest, where the minds of students take flight with no bounds. Under the all department student secretaries, we planned and organized a student-centric symposium for this year, which served as a platform for intellectual exchange and discourse. It brought together scholars, experts, and students from various disciplines, from various fields, converged to discuss and deliberate on pertinent topics. Through engaging the panel discussion, paper presentation, and workshop, we fostered the environment of intellectual exchange and learning, enriching the academic stuffs. We reached nearly 2,230 participants to take part in the event organized by our community. In this, we come up with 855 external participants who were make their registration in workshop and 60 plus technical and non-technical events. We also encouraged all our internal participants to take part in workshop and technical events. We get quite count of 1,375 internal participants in this time. Student association members split up into several committees and unify the event to turn success. The annual day celebration was vibrant showcase for our cultural diversity and talent with colorful performance, captivating dramas and inspiring speeches. We celebrate our achievements and contribution to the academic and extracurricular spheres. It was a moment of unity and joy that truly embodied the essence of our institution. In conclusion, I like to express my gratitude to all the members of our association for their hard work, dedication and enthusiasm throughout the year. It is through your collective effort that we have been able to achieve this much and make a positive impact on our campus community. As we look toward the future, let us continue to uphold the values of excellence, integrity and inclusivity that define our association. Together we can overcome any challenge and strive towards even a greater heights of success. I extend a heartfelt thanks to our chairman sir, secretaries sir, CEO sir, principal sir, all heads and deans, student association staff in charges, all faculty sir and ma'am, and non-teaching staffs for their continuous support and motivation towards our student association work last for this academic year 2023 and 24. The taste of a students association success lies behind your untiring support during the events. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Subhashini. Here comes the most awaited event, Office Bearers installation for the academic year 24-25. It's now high time to invite the student secretaries and treasurers of the academic years 23-24 and 24-25 on stage. First comes the Department of Agricultural Engineering. The legacy of leadership is now being handed over by the Student Secretary of the Academic Year 23-24, Ms. S. Priyanka, Department of Agricultural Engineering, to the Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Mr. S. Akash Raj, Department of Agricultural Engineering. The Department Annual Report of the Academic Year 23-24 is now being handed over by the Student Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. M. Mugil, Department of Agricultural Engineering, to the Treasurer of the Academic Year 24-25, Mr. K. Meena, Department of Agricultural Engineering. Now, we feel honored to invite the dignitaries to honor the Secretary, Joint Secretary and Treasurer and Joint Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24. Next comes the Department of AIDS. The legacy of leadership is now being handed over by the Student Secretary of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. S. Shivarishan, Department of AIDS, to the Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Dharanidharan A, Department of AIDS. The Department Annual Report of the Academic Year 23-24 is now being handed over by the Student Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24, Chinmaya S. AIDS, to the Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24, Satish Lakshmanan S. AIDS. Now we feel honored to invite the dignitaries to honor the Secretary, Joint Secretary and Treasurer and Joint Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24. Next comes the Department of Biomedical Engineering. The legacy of leadership is now being handed over by the Student Secretary of the Academic Year 23-24, Ms. K. Swati, to the Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Shashwant S., Department of Biomedical Engineering. The Department Annual Report of the Academic Year 23-24 is now being handed over by the Student Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. B. Mohan Prasad, to the Treasurer of the Academic Year 24-25, Gayatri P. Now we feel honored to invite the dignitaries to honor the Secretary, Joint Secretary, Treasurer and Joint Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24. Next comes the Chemical Engineering Department. The legacy of leadership is now being handed over by the Student Secretary of the Academic Year, Subhashini, to the Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Mohan Rashid. The Department Annual Report of the Academic Year 23-24 is now being handed over by the Student Treasurer of the Academic Year 23-24, Kennedy Divakar, to the Treasurer of the Academic Year 24-25, Janani.
Next, the turn of Civil Engineering. Now the legacy is handed over by Dharanidharan S. to Prem Kumar. Next, Ritika J. is handing over the academic annual report to Gokulan B. Next, the treasurers and joint treasurers, secretary and joint secretary are receiving the awards. Next, the Department of CSE. Now, the legacy of leadership is handed over by Saudarshini P to Pranav S. Now, the annual report is being handed over by the treasurer Aravind R to Darshini K. Now the secretaries, joint secretaries and treasurer and joint treasurers of academic year 23-24 are honored. Next, the turn of Department of ECE. The legacy of leadership is now handed over by Miss B. Ritika to Mr. A. Dinesh. Now the annual report is being handed over by Mr. S. Naveen to Mr. C. Pradeep, and the treasurers, secretaries are being honored. Next is the turn of EEE department. The legacy of leadership is being handed over by Mr. P. Kavin Prasad to Mr. A. Dinesh Kumar. And the annual report is being handed over by Ms. P. Deepika to Thomas G. And the treasurers, secretaries of academic year 23-24 is being honored. Next, the Department of Information Technology. The legacy of leadership is being handed over by Mr. G. Arunachalam to Ashwin O. And the annual report is being handed over by Vishwa to Samir S. And the treasurers and secretaries are being honored with awards. Next is Department of MBA. The legacy of leadership is being handed over by Ms. A. Shruti to Mr. Ashwin Raj. And the annual report is being handed over by Mr. C. Sridhar, Department of Mechanical Engineering to Gunasekharan R. And the secretaries and treasurers are being honored. Department of MBA, Ms. A. Shruti hands over the legacy of leadership to Mr. Ashwin Raj. Mr. P. Gokulakrishnan hands over the annual report to Mr. R. N. Bharani Vershad. And the secretaries and treasurers are being honored with awards. Next is the Department of MCA. The legacy of leadership is being handed over by Mr. P. Arun Kumar to Mr. Udayasurian S. And the annual report is being handed over by G. Dilaka to Jayavardhini V. And the secretaries and treasurers are being honored with awards. Next is Department of Cyber Security. Mr. K. Harish and Mr. Harish K. Mr. K. Banuja and Mr. K. Banuja Cyber Security are being honored with awards.
Now the Department of IoT, Mr. Sibiraj R and Ms. S. Sugandhi is being honored with sashes and badges. Now we invite the sports secretaries of the academic year 23-24, Mr. Varun, final year mechanical engineering department, to hand over the sashes to the sports secretary of the academic year 24-25, Mr. K. Bharat, third year BME. Now we invite the Cultural and Students Welfare Secretary of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. V. Sugandh, final year ECE Department, to hand over the sashes to the Cultural and Students Welfare Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Mr. V. Balakrishnan, third year ADS Department. Now we invite the CIPD Cell Secretary of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. Mohan Prasad, to hand over the sashes to the CIPD Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Mr. Sandeep, Department of AIDS. Now we invite the Placement Secretary of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. Dhanush, to hand over the sashes to the Placement Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Mr. Dharanidharan, Department of AIDS. Now we invite the Library and Resource Secretary of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. Nyanavel, to hand over the sashes to the Library and Resource Secretary of the Academic Year 24-25, Mr. S. Santosh, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Now we request our dignitaries to honor the overall student secretaries of the Academic Year 23-24, Mr. R. Subhashini and Ms. V. Ritika, final year ECE, for excellent contributions to the students' community during their tenure. Now it is time to honor the overall cultural and students' welfare secretaries, Mr. A. Selin Princi, final year agricultural engineering, and Mr. V. Sudan, final year ECE, for their commendable contribution in organizing cultural events.
An oath to uphold the values of integrity, honesty, and dedication. Oath, we commit ourselves to serve with honor, to lead with compassion, and to work tirelessly for the betterment of all. Now, I invite our respected principal, Dr. U.S. Raghupati sir, to read the pledge. Sir, please.
Once again, good afternoon. May now request the office bearers to repeat the pledge. I, the office bearer of Nandha Engineering College Student Association, will maintain integrity, discipline, tolerance, respect, and hold the devotion to the standard and dignity of my professional course and my institution. I will always be conscious that my skill carries with its obligation to serve my department by making the best use of the institutional resources. As an office bearer, I will follow the policies, principles, rules of the institution and adhere to the ethical practices and social values, and also ensure it will be followed by my friends and juniors of my department. I will work for the technical upskillment of my department and make it as one of the renowned environments for study. I further affirm that I shall never resort to violence and differences relating to religion, language, region, and maintain harmony among my fellow students. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Now we would like to invite the office bearers of the academic year 23-24 to occupy the dais for the photo session. Now on the dais stands the office bearers of the academic year 24-25. Give a big round of applause to them. Thank you all. Now I would like to invite the office bearers of the academic year 23-24 for taking photos. Give a big round of applause to them. Thank you all. Next, we request Mr. Babinesh B, Department of Chemical Engineering, to receive Best Promo Video Creator Award. I request the dignitaries to honor Mr. Pabish. Next, we request Mr. Sami, Department of Information Technology, to receive Best Designer Award.
Next prize winners for group dance: Mitra K, final year BME, Pavitra S, Niranjana V, Maunita TM, Lavanya A, Madhumita G, Punita Valli receives the first prize. Second prize: Sudan B, Sekhar V, Yuvaraj P, Sri Ramakrishnan, Varun, Jana, Prem Kumar, Dharanesh, Abhilash B, Vishnu of final year ECE, final year civil, third year agri and second year ECE.
Thank you, dignitaries. Gratitude is the fairest bloom, which brings spring from the soul. Now I invite Ms. S. Priyanka, Student Secretary, Department of Agricultural Engineering, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Now we request Merlin Abhinaya to propose vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Nandha Engineering College, I, Ms. D.V. Merlin Abhinaya, final year student of Mechanical Engineering and overall best outgoing student of the academic year 2023 to 2024, extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for gracing us with your presence on this auspicious occasion of our annual day celebration. We are immensely grateful to our eminent chairman of Nandha Educational Institutions, Thiru V. Shanmuhan sir, illustrious secretaries Mr. S. Nandakumar Pradeep sir, Sri Nandha Educational Trust, and Mr. S. Thirumurthy sir, Nandha Educational Institutions, and today's renowned chief guest, Dr. S. Rajkumar sir, President, Rane Engineering Wall Limited, and skilled Chief Executive Officer, Dr. S. Arumugam sir, and our beloved Principal, Dr. U.S. Raghupati sir, esteemed Administrative Officer, Mr. A.K. Velusamy sir, and the vibrant principals of our sister concerns for sharing their valuable insights with us and inspiring us to strive for the excellence in all our endeavors. A special word of thanks to dedicated deans, heads, faculty, staff members, special invitees, the media members, volunteers in the organizing committee whose tireless efforts have made this event a grand success. Your unwavering commitment by bringing up us and guiding us, our students, is truly commendable. A special thanks to all our talented students. Thank you for showcasing us with your incredible talents and skills today. Your performance have made us in awe and filled our hearts with pride. As I conclude this memorable day, let us carry forward the spirit of unity, creativity, and learning that has been the hallmark of our annual day celebrations. Together, let us continue to strive for excellence and make a positive impact in our community beyond. Thank you once again, and we look forward to many more successful gatherings in the future. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Merlin Abhinaya. Thank you, dignitaries. A kind announcement, please. Students are asked to assemble in the new auditorium by 2 o'clock. I repeat, students are asked to assemble in the new auditorium by 2 o'clock. Cultural events will be commencing by 2 o'clock.
All the students are requested to arrange the chairs in the corner of the auditorium and then leave.